Hello there, Dick Benedict here. We're playing Heavenly Sword on Hell difficulty. This is my guide and walkthrough for the aforementioned title and difficulty. We're now doing something out of the ordinary. We're back with a Kai chapter, and it's a fun one, as if her chapters aren't fun. We've got a ton more fun chapters with her coming up in the next scene, or next act. You saw me shoot some jars over there for points. And so what happens is, I have not been versed in the cutscenes. I haven't watched them in a long time, if I ever did. But certainly this time around, if I can't hear the people talking because the disc is something wrong with it, either that or because I'm using a splitter, I'm certainly not going to watch the cutscenes. But Shen, it has somehow got out of prison. I don't know. It looks like he's escaped. I don't think they just let people out like that. But the majority of the first wave will come from down here. What I like to do, and which doesn't work that well, is to fire at enemies, and then a little bit before it hits them, I would let go of the pseudo after effect, or pseudo aftertouch effect, just to conserve time, because I know my target is going right into the enemy. So why wait until it actually goes into the body and you see the blood splatter? But for some reason, at least on this part, you can't release before it hits the body and conserve time. And either way, you conserve time by going into the slow motion. So I've got to check myself, definitely here. Got to check myself, and you can feel these guys' pain. You really can. I just love the sound effects of her crossbow tightening, and the the headshots and the splatter of blood. But anyway, see, there he is down there. When I first met with this chapter a long time ago, I was using aftertouch, and I couldn't get it to work. It just wanted too much. It was too picky. So once I turned aftertouch off, I had a much easier time. We've got a couple guys here now, and now they're going to kind of flank Shen. And the way this works is that if anyone hits him, he's dead. I'm not sure if it's one touch sort of a deal, but when they come up to him, they're going to start slashing at him. I had no problems doing this, guys. I had no failures. It's not hard, it's fun. But it was hard for me originally. It's just coming back to this game. And this stuff just feels sublime. I love this. I love it. And also, a good way to see if anybody's coming up from behind Shen is just to look to the right, literally behind him in that other window, and see if anybody's coming. It's better to get a direct view by looking through your camera. For instance, because we did see some enemies come in our camera, but we couldn't see them in his camera because they were behind him. And it just sucks when you fire an arrow and you go all the way over there and then you miss. So so basically, just keep panning the camera up and down, and these guys tend to strafe a little bit, but they're not too evasive, and it's basically a one-shot kill for everybody, regardless of where you hit them and regardless of what difficulty this is on. I really like that. I like how a leg shot kills a person, same as a headshot. For some reason, I think that's fair. Now you might wonder, kind of slow, the speed at which these arrows travel. I would kind of agree with you. It is a little slow, but you've got to bear in mind that we're traveling a long way. Like here, it doesn't seem slow, does it? Because the target was right there, and now Do you see how enemies are pretty much flanking him? We've got several guys on top and several guys on bottom. As long as you wow, you fucking dick, Benedict, pull your dick out, son of a bitch. What the fuck am I saying, man? Dick's out for Harambe or something like that. I think I was trying to go for, man. Pull your dick out, man. Pull your dick out. I would pull it out, but it's like 1 inch, so I can't even get it out hardly, man. It's so small. It's like a quarter of an inch. It sucks, man. I asked my Google Assistant the other day, is my dick too small? And she did cast her net on the internet, and she said it wasn't, so that's good. I also asked her if I'm ugly, and she said, with definitiveness, no. So I'm not ugly, guys. My Google Assistant told me I'm not ugly, so I am not. It's not proven that I'm handsome by any means, because I haven't asked her, but I'm not ugly. I'm not ugly like Ugly Nathan. But what I was going to say before I started, you know, being a retarded fuck, was that as long as you go into the slow motion, you're in really good hands. And you're not likely to lose if you're accurate. And I haven't been too inaccurate. I've missed, but I haven't missed too much. And we're gonna get Shen's ass out of here. We're gonna get him out of here. He's had a hard time. We're gonna get him home. We're gonna get him a bath. We're gonna give him a shave. We're gonna see if he can take a shit, and then we're gonna give him a meal. And you know exactly the kind of meal we're gonna give this guy, guys. We're gonna give him a meal deal because I think he deserves it. Take care.